This is bizarre. It's okay. Here's a bizarre thing about topic for some bizarre reason. I don't know. Bizarre? It's really bizarre. Bizarre? For some bizarre reason, which is really bizarre. It was bizarre, which is pretty bizarre. The bizarre thing is he's pretty bizarre country. What a bizarre name. I think
Bizarre question. Like
some bizarre. It's bizarre. Like
bizarre.
it's kind of bizarre. Kind of a bizarre. I think it's pretty bizarre. Yeah, that's bizarre. Very bizarre. It's bizarre. It's a bizarre name. It's bizarre. Which is bizarre. But it just seemed bizarre. Pretty bizarre. Bizarre. Bizarre reason. Bizarre. Not bizarre story. Really bizarre places. Like for some bizarre reason, this is just bizarre. I think it's bizarre. Bizarre reason. Find the bizarre shit, you know. Pretty bizarre. Really bizarre. Which is just bizarre. It's really bizarre. For some bizarre reason. Isn't that bizarre?
a bizarro land.
A really bizarre story. The bizarre thing. One of the most bizarre. Bizarre. Isn't that bizarre? It's just bizarre. Pretty bizarre. Really bizarre.
High school's really bizarre.
It's just so bizarre. It means bizarre. That's bizarre. Really bizarre. People, for some bizarre reason, a bizarre, really bizarre. It's bizarre. It's bizarre. Wait, this is a bizarre story. Bizarre. Bizarre. Really bizarre.
Really bizarre thing.
It was bizarre. Kind of a bizarre case. Bizarre. It's bizarre. It's bizarre. This is the bizarre reason. Bizarre reason. It's bizarre. Bizarre, crazy shit is that is bizarre. And this is bizarre. Really bizarre stuff. It's bizarre. Bizarre. It's bizarre. Yeah. For some bizarre reason, this is bizarre. So bizarre. It must be bizarre. The bizarre thing is this bizarre guy. This is bizarre, but it's bizarre. This is bizarre. It's so bizarre. Bizarre reason. For some bizarre reason. Just bizarre stuff. Really bizarre.
The bizarre stories that
bizarre. Bizarre, you know, just bizarre, right? Bizarre. For some bizarre reason. Yeah, it was bizarre. Bizarre. Yeah, pretty bizarre stuff. For some bizarre reason, it's bizarre. It's pretty bizarre. It's really a bizarre for some bizarre reason. Some of it's really bizarre. Bizarre? Isn't that bizarre? That's the most bizarre thing. I said the bizarre shit. Yeah. Bizarre reason. For some bizarre reason. Because of these bizarre. This is bizarre. This is bizarre. Bizarre because and it's just so bizarre. For some bizarre reason. Really bizarre. For some bizarre reason. It's just bizarre to me. It's bizarre. It's really bizarre. It's bizarre because completely bizarre. Bizarre. Bizarre things. It's just bizarre because for some bizarre reason.
I mean, it sounds a bit bizarre to me.
This kind of bizarre shit. Bizarre reason. It's bizarre. And I want to say bizarre. Bizarre stories. It's really bizarre. Weird, bizarre. Bizarre reason. Bizarre, which is bizarre. 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 This is a bizarre story. Bizarre. For some bizarre reason.